Hello everybody, this is Nora with NAQ57, and on this video I am excited to test out for you Born Pretty Store's brand new gel stamping polishes. That's right, so the colors that I have here, I have 4 out of the, I forgot to count how many they have total, but I'm starting out with number 1 is the yellow. So you can see here, you can tell from the label. Number 2 is the green. And these labels also have the number here, so BPFW02. They come in these nice boxes right here, but you can see, so they are tubes. And then number 5, it's a purple. And number 13 is the white. I did not get the black one because I wanted to start out with colors that I do not currently have. I currently do have the black gel polish for Moira, but I will have more of other colors coming out in another round. So I'm going to go ahead, the type of test that I want to do for these, see how they look, these colors look over black and white. Obviously the white's not going to stamp over white, but another test that I did for you guys is obviously, so we like to play with the gel stamping polishes when using powders, chrome powders, dipping powders, and here are my tests. So I have been playing with them, and I've learned about some challenges that I will share with you as well. But yeah, so these are my tests. I did a stamped here. Well, we know that how we can, let me bring you up closer. But as you know, we have done some stamping with chrome powders, and when you stamp with chrome powders, well, you know, that's so you do not get the chrome effect. But I'm going to show you how I went about doing this. And now here, there's some of the powder missing here because I didn't top coat this, and I had a nail next to this one that I wiped off with acetone, and I wiped this one off by accident with a cotton, but it turned out beautifully. And this is actually, I'm going to do a design on my nails doing this technique. This one here is, I went ahead and used She Modern's, one of their neon shimmery colors right there. None of these have been top coated, okay? And this one I dipped on a dip powder. Then this one, so this one will give you that textured matte effect. So pretty. You don't get a matte effect with this one because it's got the shimmer, and really you should, these two should be top coated. This one, to keep this effect, obviously you will not top coat it because you will want, you know, and they're pretty with snowflakes. You've probably seen designs where they do this with acrylic and snowflakes. They're so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and test these out just over black and white so we can see how well they work. And I am going to use Born Pretty Store stamping plate BPL008. So let's get started. Okay, so I am going to start out with number 1, the yellow. And one thing that you will want to do, guys, is you want to give these a good shake, okay? So this is how I do it. Just give them a good shake like this. Roll them around your palms, the palms of your hands, to make sure it has a good stir, and it's well mixed also. It only takes a teeny tiny amount of these because remember that they do not dry, okay? So yes, that is all I'm putting in there, and let's just start spreading and see if I have enough over this image. I do not, so yeah, I rather save these as much as possible. And I'm going to pick up the image. There it is. And I'm going to try that over this nail. So we can see the yellow over black and white. And I didn't think I was going to test, but you see how it's interesting because the image stays, a lot of it stays on your stamper. So let's see how many times you can go with this. And I have finished these tips with gel top coats so I can wipe them off. Look at that. Okay, and that did the final, that took the final. That one actually stamped better because it didn't seem like it smeared. Huh. Nice test. Okay, and also, so you see, there's still a lot of polish on the image, and I bet I can pick that up. Now, as far as cleaning the stamper, I found that it was best to just wipe it. It is, again, it's wet polish, so just wipe it against a paper towel like that rather than spraying it with alcohol. I just went straight to the paper towel, and then to clean any lint or fibers that might be in it, then I use my lint roller to clean it up. I found that to be easier rather than spraying it with alcohol and making a mess. Now let's see how much of this I get to pick up. Look at that, guys. This is so cool. I mean, let's try it again and see. Look, I don't know how many of these you'll be able to get away with, but that is so neat. That's definitely an advantage of gel. And I don't know how many more times you can keep going, but let me go ahead and move on to trying the other colors. Okay guys, so here they are after they cure really well for 30 seconds under my 48 watt LED lamp, LED/UV. They cure really well. So you can see that I didn't do any kind of top coat. So yeah, I see the white, it stamps really well over the black. The green looks just as pretty over white and black. The yellow, I think it does really well over black, but remember, this was the second time around that just me doing that testing in there. But look how well it looks over white also. And so does this purple/lilac. Very pretty. And also, I can say I was able to clean my stamping plate with acetone and alcohol. No staining. See that along the edge, unlike one of the red ones from it was a different type, not the kind that comes in a tube, that stained my plate no matter what I did. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I went about using powders with these, and because they do not cure with a tacky layer, which is excellent for chrome powders. That's the only time that you will want to cure this prior to applying the chrome powder, so something like this. The only fail that I had, guys, was when I tested it using for foils, because it does not have, when it is cured, the polish does not have a tacky layer for the foil to stick, and obviously you do not do it prior to curing the polish, because when you press on the foil you're ruining the image. But let me go ahead and show you how to work with the powders in this gel polish. So I have my nail tips here prepped, and now one thing that you will want to make sure is that you have a matte surface, okay? You want your base to be matted so the powders do not stick to the background. I'm going to go ahead and remove these two so I don't get them contaminated with the powder. I'm going to stamp. The first one I'm going to do is going to be with this chrome powder. So I am picking up my image. I had already, there it is on the stamper. And this is the only one that you want to cure, so I'm going to go ahead and cure this one. So here's the final result on this nail tip after I top coated with the glossy gel top coat. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful finish right there. I love that. Okay, now let me show you how on the black one I want to do the neon powder. Moderns, I want to use the neon, and because I want to use the neon, I want a white background for the image. So I already picked up my image with the white gel polish. Now for this one, you do not want to cure it, okay? So you want to pour the powder over the image while it is still wet. Now that you have your image completely covered with the powder, now you can cure it. That is cured, we'll go ahead and wipe it with the brush, and look, it's like magic. It really cleans up nicely just brushing it off, because none of it will stick to the matted base. And now we'll go ahead and top coat it. Here's this nail completely done with top coat. Now I'm going to move on to the third one. Now what I want to do for this nail, this one again, you do not cure it, and while the polish is wet you want to dip it in the powder. This is some dipping powder. And there is the image, and I'll go ahead and cure it. This nail is now out of the lamp, and what I want to do at this point, I want to brush off the excess. Oh, I didn't press it down. Brush off the excess powder. Isn't that beautiful? Now, yeah, this is one effect that you will not want to top coat. This is when you will want to keep this textured raised, somewhat raised of image on the nail. And yeah, it's just as you can see, I'm rubbing it with my finger and it's staying in place. Okay guys, so here are all three nails completed. Now this one I went ahead and applied some glossy gel top coat from the edge of the image out towards the tip, just for fun. Check it out. So great ideas. You can have a lot of fun with these gel stamping polishes. I'm looking forward to getting more colors out of these. So that is it for my review, guys. If you have any questions about these, leave them below and I'll be happy to answer. Remember, I will have all the links down in the description bar below, as well as my code IDUK31 for a 10% discount from Born Pretty Store. I would like to thank Born Pretty Store for sending me these gorgeous stamping polishes to play with and review. If you guys enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.